As the final weeks of November 2025 unfold, a wave of long-awaited optimism is sweeping through the immigrant community across the United States. For years, people have endured endless delays, repeatedly checking their case status, refreshing USCIS portals, and holding on to hope that progress would come. Now, for the first time in a long while, there's a clear sign that things are changing. After months of processing bottlenecks, backlogs, and shifting policies, the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, has begun to make measurable improvements in decision times for several major immigration categories. Green card applicants, work permit holders, and citizenship candidates are finally seeing movement, marking a turning point in what has been an exhausting and uncertain journey for many. Across the country, immigration attorneys and applicants alike are reporting something rare. Approvals are coming through faster. According to USCIS's official November 2025 performance report, decision rates for both family-based and employment-based petitions have increased by more than 18% since midsummer. This means that many cases that once sat idle for over a year are now being processed in just a few months. The agency attributes this positive shift to a series of internal reforms introduced earlier in the autumn. Among these measures are expanded use of digital file sharing between field offices, additional staff deployed to high-volume service centers, and a new streamlined review process for renewals that don't require fresh interviews. These operational upgrades have helped officers process cases faster while maintaining the accuracy and integrity of decisions. Applicants who filed adjustment of status forms, such as the I-485 or I-130 family petitions, have begun noticing the difference. Family-based cases that previously took between 16 and 18 months are now reaching decisions in roughly 12 to 14 months, and in some service centers, even quicker. For employment-based petitions like EB2 and EB3 categories, the pattern is similar. There are fewer inactive files and a reduced waiting time between approval and card production. This momentum has been particularly noticeable for work permit renewals. When USCIS ended the 540-day automatic extension policy in October, many applicants feared renewed chaos. However, the agency seems to have anticipated this concern and fast-tracked renewals filed before the cutoff. Those who submitted I-765 renewal applications in early autumn have already received approvals within 60 to 75 days, compared to roughly 100 days earlier in the year. For countless families, this improvement has meant a smoother continuation of employment and less anxiety about maintaining legal work authorization. Naturalization applications are also benefiting from these operational improvements. Many field offices have nearly doubled the rate of citizenship interview scheduling compared to last year. USCIS has even set an ambitious goal to bring down the average national processing time for naturalization to under 9 months by mid-2026. For the first time in several years, that goal feels attainable. The agency's renewed energy stems partly from external pressure. Over the summer, Congress grew increasingly vocal about the massive backlogs and processing delays that had frustrated applicants nationwide. Lawmakers from both parties criticized USCIS for inefficiency, pointing to record delays that had accumulated under prior policy shifts. Responding to this pressure, USCIS secured temporary funding to hire additional adjudicators and to modernize its case management systems. The outcome of those investments is now becoming evident in the final quarter of 2025. Meanwhile, the National Visa Center, NVC, has joined hands with the Department of State to ensure overseas improvements match domestic progress. U.S. consulates in key regions such as Manila, Mumbai, and Ciudad Juarez, long considered some of the most backlogged posts, have expanded appointment availability through December. This expansion is giving thousands of long-pending immigrant visa applicants the long-awaited opportunity to schedule interviews before the year ends. For many families separated by administrative backlogs, this represents more than just an update on a website. It's a tangible sign of hope. Parents who filed petitions for their children 2 years ago are now seeing real movement. Spouses who had been waiting endlessly for their case, ready to be scheduled for interview notification, are finally receiving the long-awaited emails. This progress doesn't mean every delay has vanished. Some service centers are still lagging behind, and visa categories with fixed annual caps, such as the F3, married children of U.S. citizens, and F4, siblings of U.S. citizens, continue to face multi-year waits due to visa bulletin limitations. Yet, even in these areas, USCIS's faster handling of the underlying petitions helps reduce long-term accumulation. By clearing older cases faster, the agency is setting the stage for smoother processing in the years to come. As December approaches and 2026 draws near, applicants are advised to stay proactive. Those with pending cases from 2024 or early 2025 should check their case status regularly, as many may see updates before the end of the year. For anyone who has received a request for evidence, RFE responding promptly is crucial. The sooner your file is completed, the faster it can move to final review. New applicants should take special care to ensure their forms and supporting documents are accurate and complete from the start, as this can help them benefit from the system's improved pace. Although no one can fully predict how immigration policies will evolve in the coming year, current indicators are encouraging. The system, while still complex, seems to be regaining some efficiency and predictability. The collaboration between technology upgrades, policy adjustments, and congressional oversight is beginning to yield results. After years of frustration, immigrants are witnessing a brief but meaningful period of progress, one that could reshape their confidence in the system's ability to deliver fair and timely outcomes. Behind all these statistics lies a deeper story, one of resilience and perseverance. For years, immigrants have lived in uncertainty, making difficult choices and putting their lives on hold while waiting for their cases to move forward. Today's progress signifies more than just administrative improvement. It represents a chance for people to reclaim control of their futures. Families can finally start planning reunions. Workers can secure new opportunities without fear of losing status. Students can proceed with career transitions, and long-time residents can move one step closer to citizenship. Each approval is a personal victory, a validation of years of patience and persistence. The road ahead still carries challenges: visa retrogression, changing international dynamics, and future policy debates could alter the landscape once again. But for now, progress is progress. Every approval, every interview, and every reunited family tells a story of hope renewed. After years of uncertainty, the signs are pointing in the right direction. The immigration process may still be far from perfect, but for thousands across the U.S. and abroad, it finally feels like the long wait is beginning to pay off, one case, one approval, one dream at a time. This moment stands as a reminder that persistence matters, and that systems, no matter how slow or bureaucratic, can change with the right pressure, modernization, and oversight. For the millions of immigrants who have waited in silence, this progress isn't just about paperwork. It's about life moving forward again.